Like thousands of others across the country. It's the place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Mug is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. As soon as you hear that groove, I know I got you.
Good evening, good people. What's happening, This is the Corner Convo. Thank you for tuning in. We are back. I will be your host for the evening. My name is Armand. Say what you want, just spell my name right. You heard me? Let me let y'all know who I am and what I do and what I'm about and how I feel.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
That never gets old for me, man. Let's holler at big fella in the top left hand corner. What up, baby?
You got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know in country that you know I go where I need to go to get it better. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stab you, choke you, bite you. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing.
Shout out to Tommy Skillfingers on the beat, man. Original production, you heard me. Kende, what up, baby?
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Yeah, we just had some technical difficulties, man. I apologize about that, Kende. I'm gonna get you right though, all said and done.
Oh my God!
Don't even worry about it, man.
Get them right.
Don't get them right out here, man.
Knock it off, bro.
Tussle with an alligator. I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad.
It's a bad man. And last but not least, man, we have the master of ceremonies. We're gonna call him Chicago Stace, the #1 hater. Get to love him, get to know him. Where you at, Stace?
So you better go somewhere with that black power shit. You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this ride.
We got to give you more.
No matter what your name is.
That was to Abasi, the last part.
Let's get this out the way right now, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, here we go. I no longer have the longest intro, and motherfuckers ain't complaining. I counted in front of y'all fucking face. Kende had 2 segments. He had the I'm the champ. He had the champ is here, and we threw lightning in jail. Dion got the Men's Society. He got the song. I counted for y'all on purpose. Your shit was 14 seconds. Mine was 10. McKinley's was 8 plus 6. That's 14. Bro, y'all can shut the fuck up now.
He said 8 plus 6.
He said 8 plus 6.
That's 14, I did it.
Mine's is okay, but you guys are above me now.
That's too
man.
Interesting.
I just want y'all to know.
Hey man, all I gotta say is Amon is
where y'all intros going.
Amon is a mix master, man. Amon threw that in. I appreciate it. Amon,
now.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it.
Mix master, Mr. Phillips.
When you mix master it, it makes it your own, man.
I don't care how you season the steak is still gonna be the steak.
Hey,
no, if you put nuts in a chocolate chip, depends on Abasi's nuts. It's Abasi's cookies.
What?
Guys, have some class. We're talking about cookie nuts.
How did you get from steak to nuts? It was like.
Guys, really? First minute of the show. This is Black Excellence Month. First minute of the show, McKinley.
Don't understand how you got from steak to
nuts.
Cookies and nuts, bro. Like there's just no connection between those things, man.
Hey.
Let me clarify,
please,
as Kende would say. Bobby Flay, the greatest chef ever, says if you add an ingredient to something, you make it your own. I just thought about cookies because we had some delicious cookies over the weekend when you guys came by. Yes or no?
They were great. Great setup, by the way, too, though. Food was great. Drinks were great. I've never had strawberry daiquiris homemade that were that good.
Yes, Crystal hooked it up. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks, my wife, for being a hostess. Appreciate you guys.
Clearly, I missed the real part.
Kende missed it, but he'll make the next one.
Definitely.
Dear Dion, Dear Dion, bro. Fam, you got to knock it off. You got some editing to do, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that boy is ridiculous,
You got
man.
some editing to do. Party was great. Yes,
Party
man.
was great, man.
You should know better, bro. You should know better, man.
Catch me up.
No,
Hey, luckily, luckily, we got Mixed Master General in the house. Yeah. There we
Yes, motherfucker.
You know what's funny is I already
Jesus
knew.
Christ.
I didn't even have to. I just knew.
Fam do this shit all the time,
No,
fam.
Listen, no.
That's snitching.
Bro, we
All right, let's go. Because I don't want him to have to edit.
bro.
No, I got you. I don't want to have to material too much. So,
All right.
Yeah,
party was dope though, man. We had good business meeting. We ironed out some details
hey,
about the.
I will throw that game under the bus. Fuck that. Don't edit this.
Oh yeah, that game.
That game that my friend of my wife's friend brought was Boo Boo, Cheeks, all that shit.
What is it called?
What was it called, bro?
Cringeworthy.
There, cringeworthy.
McKinday. It's a fake ass what's it, Cards of Humanity? Is that what it's called?
There's a lot of those out there now,
yeah.
man.
All it was. No, this one, what was it, Bossy? You get a card. Right. Explain it.
Someone, okay, I pick a card and someone will say, while at the bar, a guy walks in. Okay, that's the main card. Now, you, me, Dion, and Mama have 7 cards in our hand. Out of those 7 cards, I obviously threw up 10 like a dumbass, but out of those 7 cards, you have to pick which one best ends that sentence, but also sell it to the judge who has the main card in his hand to win points in the round.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, yeah, the selling part seems to be where the fun's supposed to be, but yeah, that's probably where it's actually turns out whack. We played.
I can see it for actors, but
right. I took a couple of games out just because I knew we wasn't gonna be doing no partying, like party shit. We were just gonna be on the beach and on the patios and shit. What the Meme is dope. I actually like What the Meme.
Flex, by the way.
It's got that same little Cards Against Humanity style, but the picture makes it a lot more enjoyable, man. So I would highly recommend that.
Let's stop highlighting that and let's get
no one heard the flex stuff.
I want to get into
we're
Miami.
Gonna be on the patios.
I want to get into Miami Mac, man. You know what? Maybe we're gonna get some shirts for Miami Mac. Do you want to address this now or later?
Bro, Kende, look here. Step your ass to the table, man. We must know how you can be in Milwaukee, New Orleans, Miami, Connecticut, Florida, New York, Hawaii, and you got kids to teach, motherfucker.
South Dakota.
How are you doing this, bro? How are you South Dakota? How are you doing this shit, man? We might want to say, I got to know.
I was gonna say I'm simply adapting to the times, and as you know, we are all virtual. And so as long as you got access to the internet, you can do this shit. I'm actually like dead honest, man. I'm starting my push now to the end of the school year to actually find a way to be the virtual learning coordinator for whatever. Because at this point, I like it too much to go back in the regular class.
You found a way to pimp the game. But
I mean, it got to be some people out there that still want to be virtual, that ain't trusting these vaccines, or ain't trusting these schools and cleaning them, or just want to save some money. I don't know. I'm liking the vibe because, I enjoy being able to move around and still.
Hey, man. Off air, you got to tell us the address to the school. I got to go check, make sure the motherfucker is actually a building. I need to know.
I'm just going to call HR, man. I'm just going to do an employment verification, man. That's what we're going to do out here in these streets.
All the haters, man. All the haters. Jeez.
Check it out. Speaking of school, did y'all see that CPS is hiring 2,000 people for the upcoming reopening?
I actually didn't see that until you sent it in the run of the show. I was going to ask you more about that.
So basically, I mean, I guess they're coming in to do COVID cleaning, right? And they'll be non-union, and they only paying like $15 an hour. So you don't have to have a real skill set, and they will be ushering kids in and out, make sure they're socially distanced and cleaning.
There's the thing about the not being certified thing is that as long as they contract with the company, it's really the materials that have to meet the
requirements.
Yeah. As long as they're using like the proper spray bottles and blah blah blah, and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you don't need any training, like no COVID training.
Right.
Spray twice, wipe.
Exactly.
Wipe on, wipe off. Yeah.
But that's a lot of that's some of the kickback from that came from these professional private companies who have like taken extensive cleaning training, and they're like, well, why are you giving these contracts to all these random ass people when we got the real setup? But they also charge a lot.
Yeah, that was interesting, man. So look, if you got kids, if you have adults with no skill
Keep 'em
sets,
home.
Send them over.
send them on over, man. This will be some seasonal shit, man, but it'll get them out the house, get them out your way, and put some money in their pocket. So shout out to CPS for
That's a good angle, bro. But
doing
Profits are up in Chicago.
them schools gonna be just as dirty as the gyms is now, man. You got my man Ray off the corner. You got Sarita out of Humboldt Park in there cleaning, wiping shit down, bro. No, man. Yeah,
Sarita.
fuck about it here.
Look, I thought this is. I know this is dumb, and I don't even know why my man's is doing this, but I feel a way about Mayweather, feeling like I almost feel like he's coming to avenge Nate, right? Well, there's no point in fighting, dude. You're gonna make him look like ass, right? And we don't need you to be the savior for Nate. Nate's a grown man. No one wants to tune in to see this shit.
Nate kind of posted 10 different people. I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram. He was very upset at some of his friends. LeBron was brought up, Steph Curry. He didn't appreciate how he was being clowned. So I think and Floyd was the last picture he posted. Shout out to all my real.
I really want you to share the screen of this tweet or whatever this post was. I almost feel like this would be useful.
I wish I had options, but the host doesn't allow it. But I'll definitely get it up here. But Nate actually, you know what? I'll pull it up now. But he pretty much said, I appreciate all my real friends that stood by me the whole time. I guess, I don't know if y'all know, he had posted, I'm about to shock the world.
I did see that one.
And then Steph said, I know, and Steph said after the fight, what did he say? That shit was fucked up.
Like basically, oh, yeah, you shocked us.
Yeah, you definitely did, mama. Oh, here it is. So he posted Kevin Garnett. I'm in the gym, so my there we go. Gilbert Arenas.
Gil was gonna pound his ass, bro.
Chicago's own. What's his name again?
That's Zach.
Damn, that's fucked up, and I covered him. There's Shaq.
So he actually posts photos of him with these
people. Yes. This is his actual Instagram. The little man syndrome. And then that's Ron Artest. Q.
Shout out to Knuckleheads, friends of the show.
Yeah. Is it possible? Is it possible that he only could find a certain number of photos with certain people? Like, those are the only 10 photos he could find with him standing next to those people?
Yeah, he said, I want to thank all these specific brothers for my support. So, he ain't feeling the dudes that was clowning him.
Well, shout out to Nate, man. Just keep doing what you do, man. Just don't go out there and play box, man. That's not for you.
Play boxing, bro.
You don't play box, man.
Two sports you cannot play: boxing and mixed martial arts. You don't get your ass whooped.
That's mano y mano, man. I'm not playing. I don't play fight with you niggas. I didn't play fight as an adult, you know what I mean, or as a kid. Don't play with me, man. I'm not slap boxing. I'm not doing all that shit. If you want to get in, let's get in.
Fuck that. Don't play around.
Just fell down the stairs, yo.
You'll see his lips though.
You're right.
So hey, you know what else I thought was funny, man? Shout out to Shaq, man. I know Abasi's gonna love this. Shaq jumped dead on Meg Da Stallion, like, ooh, nice cheeks. Shout out to you, right? So his shorty saw it, and the memes and the shit went.
He still
crazy.
with what's the name?
Hoops? Hell no. Hoops has an OnlyFans page. I was thinking about subscribing. Yeah.
that wasn't a surprise look. I was just like, wow, OnlyFans. We had talked about them on the previous show. Hoops.
Hoops.
Shaq is with Hoops.
Well, he was.
He was.
When did him and his wife get divorced?
Oh, that was ago, bro.
Years almost.
Yeah. Before all them shorties was over 6 feet.
They got back together though, and then they finished.
Okay, I must have been. Yeah, when I saw him and his wife at the Super Bowl a couple years ago, bro, I swear his wife was giving all of the eyes, bro. She must have thought I was Steph Curry or something, but she was in my face. And I was just like, yo, I'm not, but Shaq is a very, very enormous human being.
All right, guys.
And I did not want to, what, you can't hear me?
No, you good.
Oh. Yeah. Deion said something about everything all right, and now he looked frozen.
No,
he good.
No, his eyes moving, okay.
Yeah, he just blinked.
Right. He frozen, though.
Well, that's what happens when you.
Oh, yeah.
When you're in, yeah, you good. Bad.
Am I good or no?
No, it's choppy.
Yeah, you back good. We'll find out. We'll find
Yo,
out. You're good.
why wouldn't any ass-loving man, any man that loves the lower portion of a woman, why would he not like that video Meg posted?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of twerking she was doing, but Kimo was doing it. All right.
He commented at all. He's supposed to.
They won't let me talk about you on this page though, Meg. They won't let me love you on this page for some reason. Okay. This is the first time they're letting us talk about you. And I appreciate them for this. It'll never happen again. No, Megan, fuck Shaq, man.
Oh,
Shaq, bro.
No, you have a deep affinity for Meg.
Extreme.
It's
some
almost,
might call it an obsession.
Yeah. Some might. I would call it
clinically
in all 50 states.
No, I just appreciate the twerking culture, bro. I appreciate the twerk culture. They need their just due. I'm here to give them flowers while they're here.
I hear you.
After 40, the knees stop working. They can't twerk no more. Okay.
Tell them that.
Shout out to my boy LeVar. Okay. Shout out to LaMelo doing this thing already. That's not what I want to talk about, man. I think
he got cut already, bro.
Yeah, he got cut. Drop.
Jones got cut. Yeah.
Drop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to make fun of the man.
Stop.
Yes.
Nope.
Stop. I missed a lot of shit this weekend. The number 2 draft pick.
No. His brother.
Oh, okay.
By Detroit. Detroit picked up LiAngelo on a non-guaranteed deal last week.
Okay.
Yeah. They cut him 2 days later just to say he was in there. I think that was like a setup. So Lamar have a story, but he went in on them on a Bleacher Report. You gotta recognize the source of mine.
Yeah.
And said that they're what did he say? Disgusting or raggedy ass. He said they're a raggedy ass organization.
They are.
They let go of an all-star. Hey, he love his kids, man. But honestly, just being and just covering the NBA, get a man a chance, bro.
Give him a shot,
like
man.
2 days.
Give him a shot. Look,
fuck.
He's better than some of these low-tier players that sit on the bench. Let me be clear. That are continuously stealing checks year after year.
Did y'all see any of these games that he got?
He didn't, bro. He got cut in 2 days. He didn't even get it.
That wasn't even. But I mean, is it possible that he's that trash?
I don't think he that trash.
Yeah,
listen,
bro.
The most trashiest player I've seen, Cameron Payne, still got a contract.
He with Phoenix.
He in Phoenix, yeah.
Yes, and he killed in the bubble.
And I love Cameron Payne. I think he got game.
You know what though? To your point though, Dion, about like his pops loving his kids, that could also be a major strike against him. Because some of those other cats that are still in the league and are definitely trash in terms of their game up against his, they probably have somebody who's in their corner who's kind of, playing the game the way they play it normally. And Mr. Ball with his mouthpiece is shutting. They ain't gonna get none of them looks. You ain't.
So what would you?
They don't want to talk to this man no more. Like, if I keep you on the team, I'm gonna have to deal with these kind of emails all the time. I'm not talking about this shit every year. Right.
Like Magic got tired of him. What would y'all do if y'all had a son? Right. He goes to UCLA, and you got I have all confidence in my child. I'm not going to say so much to where when he gets in the league and Pat Beverly is his first opponent and he just locks him down based upon what I say. And I feel like that's what he's been going through. And that's kind of, I don't know if y'all notice, he is like kind of distance himself from his father.
He's bad. Yeah. And I think also because of that league, the league that his father started, if he stays too close to that league, I'm sure there's some potential trade secrets that he could be, accused of if his father comes up with certain products or certain things to sell his league. There's definitely some information that could be considered. So yeah, if he's smart, I mean, you're already in the league. If your dad's main goal was to get you there to do what you do, he succeeded. I would definitely lead a man on the side, like, please speak about other shit.
Lamar did his job as a father. He got, you could laugh, whatever. He got every last one of his kids in the league. I think he's a little pissed because LaMelo signed with Puma, but he got to realize, like,
nobody want them fake ZO2.
Nobody want them shooting. Lonzo already left. I saw them things.
He made his money off of them already, though.
He made his money. Motherfuckers out here buying that shit. T-shirts,
I got a hoodie. I got a hoodie and a shirt, bro.
There you go.
I ain't mad at the hoodie and shirt, but I ain't buying no kicks.
So we got to realize that everybody parents differently. Everybody parents differently, man. My dad was laid back. LeVar Ball is boisterous. My mama, you could hear her in the next parking lot arena if I was on the court. You could hear her across the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? My mama was LeVar. Period. So I get it.
On
You know what I'm saying? So
Go on, bossy.
that question about having a kid on a big stage and doing a lot of talking to where it might hurt him on the next level. Who cares, man? He got there. And it works out for him. He got 3 of his kids there. Oh, they did the work, so it's on their own merit. But he basically brought that attention to them. That attention did a big deal for them.
Absolutely.
Lonzo
so now he should just shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Lonzo was All-American at UCLA. Lonzo
LiAngelo
was
fucked up.
second team. You know what I'm saying? So he was good.
LiAngelo kind of fucked up stealing in college. That really put him, that fucked.
That's where it hurt it though, Dion, because his father's mouth, he got treated a little more harshly because of that. Everybody else stole too though. They don't bring that shit up no more.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to ask y'all this. We was talking about your kid or your nephew and left next to Kawhi because his uncle is his like handler, so to speak. Do you believe if you're responsible for what everybody sees, meaning if you're like you train them, what's the dude name in Memphis? I forgot his name.
John Moran.
Like his father, he worked out with him, kind of like I work out with Dylan in the backyard, doing everything. Do you feel, not that the father or the uncle or whoever is looking for it, do you feel that there is like a unspoken thing that you got to take care of that person? Or do you feel like once you're there, fuck everybody, I got to be a professional and it's just about me and my family?
No, a lot of things are unwritten though, bro. But if somebody puts in to work with you, they should be compensated. This kind of goes to the conversation we had about, do I get the CD for free or do I got to pay the sawbuck for it? Fam, I was there with you, on the grind with you. I didn't have to go to work physically, but I was there, right? You know what I'm saying? So when you get there, look here, throw me something. You ain't got to take care of me the rest of my life, but fam, I should be fairly compensated. Somehow,
I was gonna say the take care of might be misconstrued for me, like, because take care of to me sounds like a forever thing. I think that at the end of the day, man, one, I think people got to realize you're gonna end up doing good for somebody who's certainly not gonna repay you. Like, and so in some portions of doing something, you should want to do that shit off GP, right? Now that being said, especially when it comes to your kids and stuff like that, but that being said, yeah, I mean, it's an honorable, respectful thing to do. If someone, put invested time in you, especially like volunteer type time. A lot of these cats ain't volunteering. They getting paid for this shit already. Like, they getting paid to train. They getting paid to coach these teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't exactly freebies that these cats is getting.
And I was more talking about, when you're 12, 13 and you get them to that point, a lot of people I hope are watching this show. You don't look for it, but it's like, damn, like you just said, I invested time, I, volunteered. You
changed your life for this person.
Yeah. Like it's like a situation that you don't want to look like you looking for something because you're not, but it's like, damn, okay, motherfuckers moved on and forgot how they got there. And I feel like I really respect Kawhi Leonard because, a lot of people don't talk about that. He really keep dude that was with him from start to finish in his right on his right hand.
You know who does that best?
Who?
LeBron James.
Yep.
He does that best, bro. But that's a catch-22 as well, man, because if that's your child or your caregiver, your guardian, why would you not want to see the person you're taking care of do well? So do you really look for compensation for that, man? I really was ready.
I mean, I think
it's a good gesture at the end of the day.
Well, yeah. I think where it comes from that we forget about too is that this really originally kind of almost started, and I'm sure most of y'all remember, the only thing we would see from an athlete back in the day was they would do a summer camp at the high school, right? Somebody from your high school, they would do a summer camp, and that was the most giving back that they could do, right? Or that they would do. But that concept comes from this idea of the giving back is not even really giving back to say thank you for me. It's giving back so that another kid that you're probably working with right now can receive that same type of support you gave them. So it's about the idea of keeping that type of resource and keeping that type of support going. So yeah, I think that you might see people donate gear to one season or raise a couple of $100 or $1,000 for some kind of scholarship or, whatever. I think those are all things that you do see happen in smaller form. But the idea that like I should have to take care of you, I don't know. That can get
I guess,
real.
I mean, I
that can
guess
get real
saying,
dicey.
making the
Right.
term take care of, like, if the person that, you know, really put a lot of work in with you has a kid and he wants to do what you do, the least I think you could do is like help train them or something, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's just, you know, nobody's like, man, give me a house. Get now. If it's my son, my sperm, I tell Dylan, bro, like this is your fam. The people that take care of you, take care of them. That's all I say. You know, I don't say this is what you must do, but you have to raise your kid to understand that you don't get somewhere
By
you
yourself.
know,
By
You don't get
yourself.
there by
yeah,
yourself.
by yourself. Just remember where you came from. And like Bossy said, I feel like LeBron James is the fucking blueprint for putting his people in place, making them work for it too. That's a huge thing.
Yeah,
He
he's
made
giving them
them work.
job opportunities to develop
Yes.
their shit. He's not just paying
Especially
them a check
Rich
to be
Paul.
around.
What's
Yeah.
on your face of mine, man?
No. These are all valid and great points. I just wanted to, since we're talking about LeBron, you know, Black excellence. He is opening up a community center in Akron. You know, just adding
Housing.
to, you know, what else he's doing. And since we're on Black excellence, let me just go ahead and go here. I want to give the biggest shout out, the biggest hand clap, the biggest applause.
That's our queen. That's our girl.
The Corner Combo's very own, Miss Kenyatta Fletcher, of a friend first. I hate the term fan, but a supporter of the show. She received her PhD.
Dope.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
That's what's
that's
happening.
it. Queen
that-
shit, queen shit.
Queen shit, man. You know, it's crazy that I've known her since she was about 14 years old to just see her complete process. You know, the PhD thing is a huge accomplishment. So we here, the favorite four guys with four mics from four perspectives, we want to give you the biggest shout out. We'll probably send you something for your
Also,
time.
thank her, man. She always like commenting on our YouTube page too. That's huge. Like when we getting 5, 6, 7,000, you know, views, when they see the comments, that even just accelerates that more. So I appreciate that as well.
She gave our guy Q a free therapy session too on the show, live on the show.
Most definitely
did.
Most definitely got
Man,
right,
when
got
he
right in her
went-
bag.
Hey, we got his ass on that, didn't we? Bossy. Well, you know, when I was at a wedding and I was this and I make pies and I got be safe. Like, nigga, this ain't for you. I
Let me bring it down real quick. Let me give a shout out to our sponsor this week. Once again, man, Martez Davis, president and owner of Elite Cigars.
Hello.
He doubled back on the re-up, man. So clearly, it was beneficial for him. Hopefully, the corner got some cigars. So, how to reach Mr. Martez? You can reach him at 773-633-1649, or you can email him elitecigarclubchicago@gmail.com. Just so you know, he is the home of Infused Cigars. He was ranked 68th on Black-owned cigars by Her Aficionado. He also has the Pineapple Crush, which is my favorite. It's infused with a Black-owned premium vodka. We also have the Uncle infused with a Black-owned whiskey, and then the Glen infused with a world-renowned Scotch. He also is working on a signature cigar for the corner. So y'all stay tuned for that. Again, shout out. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out.
We just had the Pineapple Crush over the weekend, by the way.
We did. It was amazing. So again, that is Elite Cigar Club. You can reach out to Mr. Martez Davis. He is the president and owner of Elite Cigar Club. Again, phone number 773-633-1649. You can email him elitecigarclubchicago@gmail.com. Again, thank you for the support, brother. Your cigars are amazing, and I'm glad we can support this Black excellence. And this
One second. Abasi, McKenday.
Yep.
What we actually really need to do is recognize our host's reading skill. Read through that like a fucking scholar. Like with his right college degree, working at his. Hey, man.
Profits are up.
Profits are up.
I played for Wright College.
Good
man.
shit, bro.
I did not get my degree from them, but I got a lot.
Oh, okay. I mean,
buckets.
they helped you a lot with your research there. I just wanted to give you your flowers. You
went to the buckets though.
Yeah. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Twan. Shout out to V Brown. Shout out to my whole squad.
Your squad?
Yeah, my squad.
Your
squad.
I'm the PG.
Either. Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, I just want to know, Bossy. You know,
Brother Davis, who used to jump out the gym. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. You threw y'all a bunch of oops and shit like that and dimes, man. So y'all know how we do.
Highly doubt that.
This guy here. Let's get right into it. Oh no. Do you want to talk about your Bears? Because I know you feel away.
Oh, it's not a way. I just Bossy is the leader this season of it, so I'll let him start. It was his idea.
What the Bears won the Super Bowl Sunday when they beat Houston, and you know Dion got the loud mic out and he told everybody, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm in first place, y'all. I'm tired of first place.
Tied.
Everybody fucking know, you know what I'm saying? And this is his thing." And the Bears defense actually did what they should do to a team void of weapons, except for Deshaun Watson. I still look at that game and say, Chicago, Deshaun should be our fucking quarterback. That's what I saw.
I really believe that Mitch Trubisky came into that game. And yes, I said Trubisky. I think he came into that game to prove a point. He's probably tired of hearing about Deshaun Watson. He did a lot of dump offs to get his little average up. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was their 4-8 record or what. I just felt like after being bashed all week about last week's game, I had a feeling they were going to come out and just play tough, and that's what they did. So they got Minnesota this week, and since we're here, I'm going to go Bears again.
Well, that boy look good.
Who you got, McKinney? You're done? You quit?
I mean, I definitely don't give a shit. But and it's mainly, I mean, honestly, it's not because I have any less support for the Bears. Like, I'll always be a Bears fan. I don't think that's ever going to change. The problem I have is I don't think anybody in the organization gives a fuck about it. So that's where my stepping away from it is. I think that none of them care. They selling the same amount of merchandise other than losing ticket sales at stadiums.
And ticket sales.
Yeah, but that's just this year. But that's just this year. They're not worried about that.
They've been robbing the public for
forever.
You know what I mean?
They've been selling out a losing team for years, just like the Cubs.
I think every Chicago team, including the Cubs and the Bulls, not the White Sox, they are trash. Yeah, even when they won, nobody went to them games.
Oh my God!
But am I lying?
Motherfuckers went after 108 years, and they on their high horse.
Bro, all I'm saying is y'all won the World Series. Y'all still have seats available.
Y'all in the worst part of town, Joe.
You're not even listening.
One championship, y'all straight.
He didn't hear me.
You're not listening. What he said was, how is it that they were, even when they're winning, nobody came to see the game?
That's all I said.
The Cubs lose for centuries, and they sell out the game.
Hey, them motherfuckers got standing room only in the fucking back of the balcony. The White Sox
losing year.
Yes. The White Sox was in the World Series and still selling game day tickets. What the fuck?
To me, that's IQ.
Hey, my bossy voice. What the fuck?
You got to be a dumb motherfucker to go to a Cubs game and pay to stand on somebody's fucking roof. You got to be a complete goofball to park your car in somebody else's garage and hope it's there when you get back. You got to be utterly ridiculous to go to a place where the walls have been covered in weeds for years. You got
that shit is trash, bro.
I liked Wrigley Field. I enjoy it.
Wrigley Field is a nice. When it's like regular times, it's fun, bro.
It's a landmark. It's a landmark. Don't disrespect
Wrigley.
Wrigley.
The best part about Wrigley Field is the bars around that shit. It ain't the field itself.
Wrigleyville.
We're not gonna do this. We
have our own town, bro.
I don't like those bars that much.
Yeah, you know why? I don't like either though.
Let me transition like this, right?
Danger over there.
No, you can stop too. You can stop.
No, fam. I feel in danger.
Hello, nigga, go 2 blocks south.
Maybe y'all ain't hearing me. Maybe y'all ain't hear what I'm saying though.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I agree.
Thank you, McKinney.
Yeah, I agree.
Go 2 blocks south.
Let me ask y'all this. Abasi has been very vocal with his affinity and love for music. And I just want to touch on something. I know the corner's been responding heavily to a lot of his posts and his reviews on music. I would like Abasi and Kende to kind of jump on this. what do you think the current state of hip hop and R&B is at this moment as a whole? You think we're in a good state? Has it been left in good hands, or is it just fucking trash? Because I have my own opinions about some certain shit, and sometimes my opinion is biased because my ear, I like to hear certain shit.
Okay,
Like
Boss, I'm definitely
bars.
letting you tee that off on that one.
Well, I think it's in a really, really great space, bro. Some real shit. It's a matter of us getting our old asses out the way and letting the young artists flourish and do their thing. Because if you recognize and realize, we are no longer catered to. And if you pay attention to history, like a lot of us do, bro, what do we call our parents' music? Oldies and dusties.
Oh,
Our music is now turning to the oldies and dusties now.
right.
And this new shit is happening, bro. We got several female rappers now. Whether you like it or not, it's not for us. Several female R&B vocalists. You got the male game, which is really an all-time high. So it's really in a great state. It's in a transition period. We are witnessing the transition of the old guard to possibly a new guard, from our sound to a newer sound, because there was no way in the world we would have emotional rap, emo rap back in our day. But now that is a thing on R&B and rap. And you got energetic emo, dark emo, you got everything, bro. And these kids are eating it up. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really it's in a good space. It's like the quarterbacks for the NFL when Tom and Peyton them got old. I'm sorry for talking so long. I'm really not, though. They got old. We thought quarterbacks were fucking gonna be a thing of the past, but here you come with Deshaun, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, my guy in Herbert in San Diego. These guys aren't that fucking bad. They're actually pretty decent. So the quarterback situation will be in good hands. But yeah, LA. But yeah, I mean, music's gonna be okay, man, because one thing, it filters itself. You know, trash, like some shit McKinday recommended, Amine, I want to fight you for that shit, bro. I want to box you, heads up. I listened to the whole album, bro. I listened to the whole shit, bro. And I was like, this album, I ain't gonna diss him, because he probably listened to the show, man, but I want to do it again. How about that?
No,
You didn't like nothing on there? You didn't like nothing on there?
Maybe. Like this is why I told him on. The beats were all nice. The beats were nice, bro. He didn't say shit.
You told us. You told me and mine.
Yeah, I don't know if you listened to me, though. You were feeling good Saturday, bro. Pause.
I was there.
Okay.
I'm gonna let McKinley talk because he's really on music. But let me just get this perfect. Like, I heard a song from Juice WRLD, and he would be alive if people listened to the song. Like, it was a song about, oh, these pills are fucking me up. Somebody better stop me, or I'm gonna die. I'm like, what the fuck? Nobody hearing this? Like, who's playing it? Like, what the fuck? And he died exactly how he was singing. Like, I just listened to, I like Kid Cudi, but like Abasi had mentioned on the phone, bro, he's depressed. Like, something's wrong with him. Yeah. And that's like the way of the world. Back when we was doing it, it was like, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, he would do Brenda's Got a Baby, and then I Get Around. Like, our shit was like spread out, you know? But I respect, you know, what these kids do, but like, perfect example of King Von, like when you preach and you rap and you say all of that stuff and you live that way, then something's gonna happen. And unfortunately it did, but I respect what they have, but go ahead.
I think I'm kind of somewhere between both of y'all. I think like the idea that Abasi brought up, this idea that like the music sounds different and we got to get out the way. You know, you got to look at like the availability of tools, right? For me, the biggest changes in music from the 90s to music now, if you will, like in that 20 years or whatever. To me, the biggest changes are access to digital tools for making music. In the 90s, if you didn't own an MPC, which was at that time like probably $1,000, and you know what I'm saying, that was going to be a serious piece of paper for you at that age, right? A lot of these rappers and artists that are coming out now, we forget most of them ain't even like in their 20s before they really start getting some traction. They starting at 15, 16 years old. So yeah, us at 15, 16, we didn't have the resources to go and fully equip ourselves for a music career as they do. All they need is a laptop at this point, which will bring me to my slight piece of negative feedback about this era. But so I think that's first. You got to look at the tools available, changes everything. When we went from live bands to DJs and music, that changed the sound. The point that Dion just brought up about them living their life, I think exactly like Dion said, when we listened to those early Tupac songs, those early Biggie songs, these were stories told about experiences they had. not even so much what they were experiencing now, right? These were stories about that experience a year or two ago or 10 years ago or whatever. They were describing that, you know, what was going on, right? Whereas these young people, because of the, you know, times, you know, there's a lot more there's a whole lot more racial equality in the hip hop scene these days, right? Like,
love
you know,
it.
white kids and they're vocally out
Love
supporting it, and like, and black kids, like the kids at the highest of the rap game right now, particularly rap game, they have probably more white friends than they got black friends. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another element of it, is that there is not this kind of inherent fight amongst the hip hop community along any racial lines, or economic lines for that matter. And then the last part is this, and this is kind of my one pushback. So I think in all, we're listening to the snap era on the beats, the click, click, snap with the 808, over
once upon a time. Oh, my fault.
Over restructured or resampled 90s soul rips. When you listen to a lot of the melodies and a lot of the chords in these songs, rap or R&B, they really are throwback to the 90s harmony, you know, sound, with that turn up Atlanta down south, you know, snap beat underneath it. So I think that's the era of what we hear. My only knock is that the sound quality has been reduced, because all you need is a cell phone and some regular ass headphones. And so they're not putting the same level of focus and time into the sound. And the listener is starting to get used to listening to shitty mixes. So more and more albums can come out shitty. And that's the only issue I have, is that there's a lot of corners getting cut.
I hate that we are in a microwave era, right? You can literally put an album together in a month and have that bitch out in a month and a half. You know what I mean?
It's lazy, bro. Everything's lazy.
But that's also the benefit of it. That's why we can see so many artists, because
that's what I love, though. I love it because now there's more to choose from.
There's nobody in their way.
Here's my thing. Sometimes I like to sit with music, right? When it's microwavable, it doesn't taste the same unless I put it in the oven and let that thing simmer, right?
That was a pretty good metaphor. Right? Nice.
So my thing is, when
see
you are
how much longer you can drag it out.
No, when you are overwhelmed with just music, I can't digest
that's on you.
y'all.
That's on you, bro. That's on you.
Me. That's me. That's how I listen, right? But I also feel that dilutes your ear, right? Because I can't listen to 10 artists in a week and give an objective response to the music.
Your ear is trained enough, bro. You should be able to fucking do it. Like when we outside in public and moving amongst the streets, bro, you can pick out who the goons is. You can pick out who the suckers is, bro. Music, it's the same shit, bro. You've been like long. We not fucking feeling, dog. We can do it, bro. That's why I love the fact. See, I'm gonna ask you this: how off, besides your boy Griselda, because we're not gonna agree on that, how off do my music critiques be on these albums, bro? Really?
No, you be on point. You be on point.
We've been training. We've been training to do it.
Told you. Go on, boss it.
Even before you started, posting and putting out there, just on your personal shit, before we even started the corner, we would go and get about music. You know what I mean? So I respect your ear. I know that you know what you're talking about, and I know that you have a trained ear. But at the end of the day, I personally,
got you.
The music that's going on right now, it isn't for me. I will give it a listen, right? But I don't see myself sitting with it. I would rather sit with with something from my era and critique that, right? Just like everybody wanted to really hate on Bus album. I thought he did an excellent job with that album, right? Just like I thought Nas shit was great.
Nas was good.
Following up off that trash that he did with Kanye, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's not my job to critique some of these artists, but I do, I'm in a household with a 17-year-old who listens to that shit. So she'll put me on certain shit. Now, I do feel like the young R&B is way okay. I hate the young rap, but the young R&B is way okay. And it's just because they sample our time, and it takes me there, and they do a good job with it. So Ken, they brought that up.
Only problem I have with the young R&B, and my bad, Dion, is that they all sound like
the same.
There's only 4 notes that they use. There's no range. The best you get from a lot of these new R&B artists is an interesting harmonic arrangement underneath it. But in terms of actual melody, They're all singing the same exact 5 notes. It's da 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 dee da do do da da do 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 do. It's just that
Shit's
same
trash,
riff
bro. Like, just say what
over and
the
over
shit
again.
is. The shit's trash. I was gonna bring up R&B. Like
That shit
McKinney
is
said
trash, bro.
earlier. McKinney was saying earlier, like in our day, we would tell them stories. Fucking best fucking storytelling song, and it just literally came out about 3 years ago that it was true. Was I got a story to tell about Biggie? That whole song was a story that Biggie told. Everybody's like, man, is he telling the truth? The New York nigga, was it John Starks? No, nigga, it was Anthony Mason. But Troy Lanez, all these other dudes, no, Sitcho, whatever the fuck his name is. That shows you how much I don't give a shit.
Toy can rap like a
Figure it out.
motherfucker.
Hey man, don't cut me off. I'm talking. Cut your fat ass off. Shut up. So, what I was saying was, I can listen to mother. Yeah, like there is no R. Kelly right now. There is no one that I am looking at. And no, I'm not talking about. I'm just saying in general. McKinney, do you understand what I mean? Like there's no one in the there is no one in the R&B sector in this generation that can produce what the fuck R. Kelly did, what Keith Sweat did, what Maxwell.
It's not fair, especially when you yourself said nobody in the history of music could fuck with R. Kelly. So
that's not fair you to say that.
All
right, I'll take R. Kelly out. I'll take R. Kelly out. There's a point. All right, I'll take R. Kelly out. There was a point where New Edition, Bobby Brown, Albie Shore, Whitney Houston, fucking Anita Baker, Luther, I could just keep going on the R&B side.
That's a different argument though, bro. It's a different argument.
But he said R&B, you said the state of R&B, rhythm and blues, and hip hop. That's all I'm saying.
I would consider Luther and Anita a part of our generation.
All right, so New Edition is that our generation?
That's 5 people, 5 heads in one. Yeah.
Is New Edition, Bobby Brown, Albie Shore, Keith Sweat, Genuine.
Yeah, Keith Sweat out of here. Keith Sweat the fuck out of here.
Genuine can stay. Yes.
All right. I'm just saying, all of the women that I can bring up from what's her name, the short Toni Braxton, Babyface.
No, see, you said the right 2 names, bro. You got to give the right person credit. You can't give Toni credit for what Babyface wrote and penned.
You're absolutely right.
A lot of people you name, got somebody in the background write that shit, make them sound so good. And make
Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley don't get enough respect for what he did for Guy. Everybody. R. Kelly don't. I'm sorry, I bring it up again, but he don't get a lot of motherfucking credit for Aaliyah. Like Michael, R. Kelly don't get a lot of credit for Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Aaliyah part of the problem. All these female voices that are kind of irritating, they all sound like they're her daughter. Vocally. It's like they're her fucking daughter, bro. Yeah, you know. Hey. But see, I got a list of real quick. Me for the new R&B, for the guys, I rock with PJ, BJ, Eric Bellinger, Aaron Ray, and even Jacquees. Much as they laugh at him, Jacquees ain't bad, bro. And for the chicks, I'll do Kaylani, Ledisi, Dimitri McKinney, Kiana Lede, even some Summer, some Scissor, definitely some her, bro. R&B's out here. It's out here, bro. You got to go get it, though. You got to go get it. You gotta refer me because
You didn't say Janae Aiko. You don't like Janae Aiko?
Her voice is still, it's airy. It's airy like Aaliyah, bro. And
that's what most of them sound like to me, though.
Exactly. Aaliyah's daughters.
Yeah. I mean, I worked with Kiana Lede, right? Like she's like a relatively newer name.
Lexi.
I didn't know who she was, man. I didn't know who she was. And so like, you know, but when she was doing her sound check, that's what I'm always doing. When I'm at a sound check, I want to hear how you sound before they put the effects on the mic, before they put the track underneath you, before the show happens. I want to hear how you actually sound on this microphone while they tweaking these notes. Same thing when I hear piano player, rapper, whatever. Right. Kiana sounded sweet, bro. Like her tone, her real voice is solid. It's not produced. You know what I'm saying? Kaylani too. Like she can sing, dude. So I think the problem I have is my mom used to say this shit all the time. We'd be in the car and she'd be like, I wish they would make songs about something other than begging.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot about music.
Every song is just about begging. They just begging. So she's like, you know, tell me something else. What's going on?
Right.
So yeah.
Just before we turn the corner, I originally had.
I'll give you 3 points.
I originally had Ashanti over my girl.
Did anybody watch that?
No, it didn't happen.
She punked out. She punked out.
Oh, I was like,
COVID, y'all.
Check this out. I say that to only say that I'm changing my vote. So when they do, I'm going with ballot
Keisha?
whining. I'm going with Keisha, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was listening to Ashanti on the way home and came on the radio, and she actually cannot sing, bro. Like she has no range.
Ashanti?
Yeah, she
She's
has
like
no
Lionel Richie,
range.
bro. She's a
He
harmonizer.
needed
Yeah,
but Ashanti needed a
studio.
what you call
She
it,
needed
a
the studio.
studio,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah,
needed
she's
a
produced.
Ja Rule on this track. She needed a what they
Shit.
call that shit? A cover. I forgot what the fuck they call it.
No, she's
Right.
definitely a
feature.
produced.
She needs a
She's
feature.
definitely a produced artist, man. You can listen to the way there's certain echoes and certain like filters on a voice on a record to know that it's not how much it's been processed.
Yeah, bro.
And nobody's 100% pure usually, but you can see how much processing went through that voice to cover up all of the bad notes.
Yeah.
Am I crazy to tell these kids that Bobby Brown was the Drake of our era?
Yes, you are. Bobby Brown couldn't sing. and he could
Mine.
rap. Drake can rap. Drake can he can harmonize.
If we talking about Bobby and how he
No,
And
Drake's
I guess
produced.
we're
Yeah, I'm talking about
going
everything.
Drake's
I'm
voice
talking
is
about
way produced when he sings.
I'm talking about the entire
I got it. Only way I'm disagreeing is because he didn't have a run.
I don't
like,
see that.
He didn't have a run like Drake. Drake is still on a crazy run.
Okay.
But as far as the bitches and the money and the lifestyle, for sure. Right.
That's not even close. That's not even close, bro. Aubrey is smashing Bobby Brown, bro.
No, for sure.
No, I understand. I guess I used Drake in the wrong way, but Bobby Brown was doing this thing, and I don't think he get enough.
I disagree. Yeah, I think Bobby Brown. No. I mean, just your point about Bobby, like Drake is killing Bobby Brown on the women, drugs, and money side. I don't even think that's a real thing. Like,
I didn't say drugs, bro. I didn't say drugs. Bobby wins that.
Drugs was not mentioned. I don't know what you're thinking about, but it's okay. I mean, to each their own.
The girls, though, I feel
No
like
judge,
Drake's era,
no.
Drake's got to be way more careful about how he gets mixed up with the girls and the money versus
He's not.
Bobby completely had just the full smorgasbord of stadiums full of women at whatever day without any reason to hold up. Yeah, I don't know, man.
But that's a decent comparison because it kind of takes me here.
Bobby ran the world back.
Can I say this real quick before you
go,
bro?
Go ahead.
As far as Ashanti and Keisha and their verses, bro, this is what people are forgetting. It's not whether she can sing or not. A lot of times these verses is who had the biggest hit. And Ashanti hits were bigger, bro. Murder Inc. was
because of others
at the time. Huh?
I would say because of others, though.
It don't matter. Her name is the feature. Her name is the artist, and it's featuring somebody. So when All Baby come on, you remember the beat. When Rain on Me come on, you remember the beat. When Happy come on, when Foolish come on, those shits are gonna smack because they were fucking hits, not because she was a super talented vocalist.
I know that nobody wanted to see it, which is probably why it really got canceled. and it just doesn't really seem like a correct pairing. I don't really see that much similarity between the two, other than that they're both females from a certain era of R&B. But like, I didn't hear not one question, conversation, not one human being over the course of this week leading up to that mentioned it or thought about it. So I think it got canceled.
Or say, oh man, they ain't doing it.
It was going to be embarrassing if they would have done it and their numbers were so low compared to everybody else. That would have been an embarrassment to both artists. So I think they
gave them
politely
the COVID stamp. They gave them the
moved
COVID
it off. Yeah.
Hey, let me talk to y'all about Blurred Lines. Right, I'm not talking about the record.
Song.
Yeah.
You stupid.
I want to discuss man bags, skinny jeans.
I love them. Love skinny jeans. I got
dyeing your hair.
I definitely love them.
Trash.
Just
the accessorizing now.
The what is the word?
The feminization of the male wardrobe
of the man. The demasculation is that a word? Demasculation.
Say the record. There's a lot of effects from the A B C D E F G H I J K B Q community as well.
Alphabet boys.
Yes.
Boys
and
and
girls.
Humans.
Come on.
The alphabet humans.
Community, motherfuckers.
Alphabet humans.
If Dave can say it, I can say it. God damn it. Fuck it. Friend of the show, Dave. What up?
I feel like, people like doing, like I would say, perfect example, our guy,
Dion, you got a
friend
man
of the
bag.
show.
You keep a man bag, right? Can you can actually speak to this directly?
Yeah, but it's a nice Louis Vuitton one, but at the end of the day, it's not a purse. Like my guy Joe Fresh Goods, perfect example. Still working to get him on the show. Shout out to him for the Converse collab. Very busy. He hit me back.
That was dope.
He knows we're looking for him to come on, and he
What
is.
up, Joe?
But like he does a lot of different things with floral. Him and why am I losing his name? Vita Morte. Holy shit. What's his name? Morte. Yeah, so Terrell, sorry, Rello. They do a lot of different things, and they're the perfect example of crossover, right? I remember Joe used to DJ for me at Feed the Homies. The reason Joe is where he is right now, and I'll leave this here, his personality. When you have a personality that is just very open and honest and just straight genuine, people fuck with you. And when you wear certain things, like that motherfucker would wear a fucking just whatever Amon just described, and it's like, oh, that's dope. And it's like, damn, he's wearing a fucking this.
I'm not
and nobody's saying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That era,
but I think
from the Echo and
I'm from that Jabot and Tim era, man. Vest
still rocks it.
And
baggy as fuck.
Yeah. I'm
We're going to the Michael Jordan son graduation party. What do me and Q have to do for you, brother?
I don't know. I got y'all in the party. I got y'all in the party.
McKinday,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh,
hello.
We have to start there. You had posted it. So we had a Michael, Whitney Young had won state championship, and Amon and I did a party for him at Divine, and we were invited to his graduation party. Michael Jordan happened to be there.
I was invited. I told him I'm bringing my guys.
First of all, you were invited, or the motherfuckers at the party were invited?
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's trying to get out of it. You're not going to get out of this. So the DA was invited. We brought some people over. Drake and Lil Wayne performed.
Before Drake
was Drake. Amon walks up to go to the party with an Aniche tracksuit. And
fuck out of here.
me and Q took him to the Divine and just changed his whole word. Like, you're not going to the motherfucking Michael Jordan party. This motherfucker wearing an orange Aniche track jacket. I'm like, bruh. And he wears that today. So anything that he's saying on this topic is useless. So I'm gonna let my man a posse talk, because that motherfucker is not about fashion.
Take that smut off my name, man. Period. Don't do that.
Nigga still wear baggy and Nietzsche if he could.
Do y'all, man. At the end of the day, do y'all. But there's certain things, there's certain lines or the blurred lines. I'm not going to cross.
Here's the bottom line: is all of this comes the same conversation about with music, right? Is that because of the amount of access to information, to video, to audio content that we have now, this is where it's changed. All the eras that came before the internet, they lasted longer because there was a longer period of shift between information sharing, right? Before the 1980s, wasn't no computers. So like email, none of that. So like, that's why those fashion eras lasted so long, in my opinion. I also think that you got a lot of people just trying to fuse a lot of shit. As far as the question about the effemination of the male kind of 6 points for the male style category, this is something that Francis Cress Wilson said years ago, that it could be a part of a subliminal plan to attack, and in her research was Black masculinity, that if you seek to create a more effeminate male, then that will reduce the level of power and respect you give the Black male. That could be argued or disputed. I do agree with Dion that we know that the LGBTQ plus community has always been super influential in the fashion game, if not always at the top. So, I think that with regard to that, the fact that their conversation is expected to be heard now, you're going to see a little bit more of them pushing that. So, I don't know, man. I think it's just a lot of options and people trying to find something to stand out. And so they're doing a lot of different shit.
That's all good, man. I mean, you know what? I'm going somewhere else, bro. I think the fashion industry is extremely smart. The moguls in that, the big wigs, the machines are really smart because they just follow the world's trends, bro. Really, that's what it is. Look at corporate America, how they're putting more women in power, women in powerful positions. So there are more images of women being strong out here. So you see the women of certain communities wearing the baggier clothes, the more what was masculine clothes now, the baseball caps, that, you know, they doing this. You know, back when our moms were growing up, wife beaters or dago tees wasn't a thing for women. It's a thing for women on the fashion side now. It's definitely a thing, bro. Look at the media, how they promoting alternative families like, you know, This Is Us or Modern Family shows like that on TV, bro. And you look at how they are showing the softer side of masculinity. If I can call it the softer side of masculinity. And so what the fashion industry is doing, bro, they are watching that and seeing how that's moving because it's all a numbers thing for them, the algorithm thing for them, bro. And they are moving accordingly. They're watching and moving accordingly, bro. So that's where these skinny pants come from. This is where the man bags come from. This is where the fluorescent colors come from. You know, as far as back when we were growing up, pastel was as soft as you get for us growing up. Now it's the pinks, the magentas, the salmons. You know, it wasn't as common, of course, back in the day. But now it's, I heard you one second, bro. It's more common now to touch every color in the rainbow, no pun intended, to the community, to touch every color in the rainbow in your fashion wardrobe, bro. And why would that industry not capitalize on that, bro? So there are blurred lines, but it's just because of what's going on. It leads to the old question that is this life imitating art or art imitating life?
Imitating life.
See what I'm saying? Because fashion is
same with hip hop.
art.
Yeah,
exactly, man. So
motherfucker says salmon. Amon. He says salmon. Bossy,
yeah, I didn't
salmon's the color.
I didn't want to step on him.
Fuck you. I knew you were gonna come back to your boo. It's okay, boo. Salmon is fish, boo. It's okay. They run to the culture of black, right?
Of course.
That's why Joe has done collabs with McDonald's, Converse, New Balance, Adidas. Vic and Terrell got some. They always go to Hustle. Hustle has done numerous things with liquors, and they know that we are going to buy, right? So when you talk about machines know where to go, and they find that
profit
person.
Centers,
they pluck them, and then they
go
do it.
Boy.
Kanye he's regenerating his Adidas Yeezy. I don't know if y'all saw it. He's making the Nike one.
That shit is trash.
No, the new one. Did y'all see the prototype? He's just making a Nike again.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
it's trash.
Kanye made
strap over. Those are dope.
Look,
he's making those.
Hold that thought, Dion. Let me get into our second sponsor.
Oh yeah,
Abasi. I'm looking in your background, and you know, you can look at my white walls. Color matters. Okay. My man Anthony Cotton, he's the foreman and owner of Color Matters, bringing homes to life with color. Get some color on your walls. All right. No one wants to get the long thing and, you know, go up and, you know, it's time consuming. You got to tape your walls off. He does all that for you. You can also call for an appointment and get free estimates. He's located at 12817 South Ashland, Calumet Park, Illinois, 60827. Phone number 312-934-9144. You can email him, Anthony, ANTHONY Cotton, COTTON 777 at yahoo.com. Again, tell him the corner sent you. He will brighten up your home. He's doing free estimates. Look, I've seen his work. He's amazing. Tell him the corner sent you. Shout out to brother Anthony Cotton. Again, Black Excellence. We're supporting Black businesses. Color matters, bringing homes to life with color.
There you go. Man, will you finish talking?
I was going to say, too, I mean, just to that point that Dion brought up at the beginning, I know we're about to wrap up, but it was Vic Lloyd and the Fashion Geek crew that was the first I saw to do that in Chicago in the scene that I was in. When we were doing shows at Subterranean and the Divine Days, you know, those guys, they had their own artists that they supported in their own groups. And so we would obviously see each other at all the sets. And I remember when Vic Lloyd had on the first kind of set of what I would consider to be some tight jeans. And that was back when the big high top shoe, that was the big deal, to have like tighter jeans with like big, stupid high top, like the fat ones, right? And it was like you said, with all the floral patterns and all the different colors. So yeah, I mean, that was early, that was 04. 02-ish, you know what I mean? Moving into the 08, 09. And if you look at them now, I think I agree with Dion in that point too. They still are in that lane, but they're not at the trying to recreate everything lane. You know what I mean?
Look,
like the thing Kanye was trying to do with them shoes,
They
man.
take that shit serious, man. Look, we went out to Vegas, right? We went out to Vegas. These boys couldn't wait to hit whatever store and get the tightest pants in any color. I said, hey, man, look, man, listen here, man. I'm here for a good time. Where the drinks at? These niggas, where the pants at? You know what I'm saying?
Outlet malls are amazing out there.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike, man. Mike Hunters, what up? Shout out to Vic, what up?
Mike Hunters, yeah.
Hey man, you can say whatever you want. They had a lot of influence back in the day on
absolutely.
The culture.
That's why we did.
Yeah, that was the first group I saw.
Made music with them. You know what I mean? And did business. You know what I mean? So them the homies, man.
If you go to our YouTube, me and mine are trying to promote a party.
We should repost that. We should repost.
Yeah, we need to. Me and mine is some fucking pea coats and scullies. These niggas in exactly what a mine like described, and it's just a totally different essence.
Polar opposites.
Polar opposites, but we made money.
It goes back to what Hustle was talking about on episode 22, 23, when he was like, man, collide the worlds, right? And that's what we were doing. You're like, okay, we got a night, y'all got a night. They see our credit, bring them together. We can all get money.
We work together,
and it worked. It worked. So just PSA, man, it's okay to get money with other people.
Right.
It's okay to get money with other
people.
You
gotta say, I tell you what, leaving Miami, they don't have that problem in Miami. Everybody I kicked it with in Miami was all about sharing, kicking it, co-op. I mean, the videographers was out there.
Yeah, they definitely shared that Corona.
It was 4 or 5. It was 4 or 5 videographers at this one little. I went to one of them events where all the cars that souped up be doing the hopping and shit. That shit was raw. But it was like 8 videographers out there, and I'm telling you, none of them was getting paid. They couldn't wait to show everybody what they was doing for the culture. So, I ain't gonna lie, man. Just having done a little bit of traveling this year, Hustle was right about that. It's still pretty unique to Chicago area where that hate is still arriving.
I got one sentence, bro. Every topic we talked about today, the music and the fashion, the blurred lines, and the old guards, and let's get out the way, and all this shit, bro. We don't have to like what's going on now. We don't even have to accept it. But guess what? It's here and it's happening. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Wear what you want, listen to what you want, but this new shit is here and it is happening.
And if it ain't for you welcome to have all these options. Go back to what the fuck you fuck with.
That's it. Amon is Michi, so go ahead.
That's it, man.
Full-fledged.
Hey, look.
Velour and all.
Hey, that shit was funny as hell. You gonna have to produce the pictures of that shit, because that shit is not the truth.
Velour the fuck out.
Oh yeah,
shout out to Troy Scat in the back. Shout out to my man Troy Scat. I featured him once before, but this is
that a movie?
You gonna dip low?
No, I'm just so my head ain't in the fucking picture.
Oh, okay.
Is that a movie? Why I feel like I saw that.
No, I don't think it's like from Menace or nothing like that. I think this was just his kind of depiction. I could be wrong though.
Depiction of
might be right.
Chadwick and damn, okay.
They look like
what's my man's name from House?
Look like old boy from Jason's Lyric. Adam Payne. Yeah,
yep.
That's definitely who dude look like. Yeah, I don't think it's none of them. But no, Troy Scat, he's down in Atlanta now, but from the Shy, a apprentice of Hebrew, so just showing out the love.
That's what's up. Hey,
so love, bro.
If y'all didn't know, sign in, log on, like, share, subscribe, YouTube channel, the Corner Convo Podcast.
There it is. I know I saw that before.
Oh, look at Dion on this shit. Who's that, bro?
Kids. It's a movie called Kids. I saw it.
I never knew that.
Yeah, probably was trash too, bro.
That's one of the most like that movie. Just check it out. It's a good movie. I know I saw that
shit back in the day.
It's called Kids. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. It's crazy, but
it's super crazy.
Check it out.
It's super crazy.
I know I saw that shit before.
Trash.
I actually asked everybody on the Corner Convo page on Facebook. I want you guys, when you're listening, send us a screenshot. Let us know when you're watching. Send us a screenshot. Let us know. Tag us. We're trying to see something, and I want to know. At the end of the day, I want to know. I want to send that love back. We got some things in the works, so I want to keep you abreast of everything and keep you guys involved and engaged. We're coming up on our last couple shows of the year, so we're gonna do some live things. We'll keep you guys involved. We'll keep you posted. Again, profits are up. 8,000 plus listenership. Viewership is up and growing. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, reposting the whole nine. We love it. We love you. And we are loving the content that you guys are putting up on the Facebook page. Sometimes we had to boot somebody this week. You know,
Get your ass the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What was she thinking when she like?
I don't know,
man.
I don't know. But,
titty shots and eating pussy. Girl, go
Yeah.
Can we acknowledge that it's been more women that's gotten booted than dudes? That's the funniest shit.
You might be right. You might.
Yeah,
be right.
it is.
It's true. It's true, man. You know, but hey, man. I mean,
Them
it's not
Philly
a thing.
chicks.
It's just, hey, man. With the rules up there, you know, that everybody want to see or live your personal life with you. We don't. It's okay.
Exactly.
This is a shared space, not your personal stage to perform.
Have some
It's a shared
class.
space.
We say it on the show. We say it everywhere. Stop being classless, man. Have some class.
Have some class, man. Again, t-shirts, hoodies, mask, candles, mugs. They're on the way, people.
I love that candle, the corner convo candle.
They're coming, people. Okay.
That phone call was so fucked up. I had to tell him and my man Dante, y'all shut that shit up, man. Y'all fuck this old bro fest y'all have, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was good connection though, as far as politics and networking, man. You know what I'm saying? The same guy who made Negro League clothing. That's who we fucking with on the clothing side, bro.
Website coming. So you know, we wanna again
shout out
keep
to Dante.
everybody. Shout out to Dante, man. You're a real one. We want to keep everybody involved in what we're doing and how we're moving because we couldn't do it without you and we don't want to do it without you. So thank you for rocking with us. And don't jump off the boat.
Uruguay, Brazil. We got Brazil yet? We gotta get
I haven't got Brazil.
Need some arroz con. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not gonna hold y'all, man.
We're waiting on a plate.
You know, it's been an experience. Episode 25, the Corner Convo. If y'all ain't got nothing else to say, man, we out. Shout out to Tommy Stillfingers again for the intro.
But for real, like anybody out of the country, y'all can send me a plate.
Supermax 228.